In this video, I will show you how to self-host n8n on Oracle Cloud for free. By the end of the tutorial, you will get a free domain and n8n free for a lifetime. As shown here, I have my own free domain. I spent many hours and watched YouTube videos. The process was bumpy and frustrating because many videos skip steps. I recorded the steps when I set up n8n, and hope this is the only video you need to watch. Follow along, and I am sure your process will be smooth. First, let us create an account with Oracle Cloud free tier. In the Google search page, we click on the first link. We are now on the Oracle Cloud free tier web page. We click the button to start for free. On this page, we fill out the form by entering the account information. We select the country, enter the first name and last name, and the email address. You will also need to enter your credit card information, but no worries, your card will not be charged a penny. You can follow the instructions to register your account. After the registration, you will be able to see the sign-in page. Now, we can click the button to sign into our account. We see the authorization page. You need to tap the authorization app on your cell phone. During the registration, you have been asked to download the Oracle authorization app. Now, it is the time to use it. After you tap Allow button on your cell phone, the home page is loading. On this page, we make sure we see the free tier account shown on the top. We click on the navigation icon and then, the instances link. We will create a new instance, which is basically a virtual machine. On this page, we do not have any instance yet. Let us click the black button to create a new instance. We need to complete basic information. You can enter any name. Here, let us enter n8n. In the placement, we can use the default for the available domain. For the image, the default is the Oracle operating system. We click the button to change the image. Instead of the default Oracle Linux, we can choose other operating systems. Here, we select Ubuntu. Among the options, we select canonical Ubuntu 22.04 version, which is free and stable. Next, we click to browse all the shapes. We have the virtual machine as default instance type. Ampere is selected as default processor. The standard A1 is default virtual machine shape, which is always free. It has 1 CPU and 6 GB memory. This should be enough for n8n workflows. We click the Select Shape button to confirm the selection. Let us click the Next button to move to the next step. We use the default shielded instance for the firmware security on the virtual machine. We click the Next button to move to the networking settings. We enter the name of the virtual network interface card. Here, we enter n8n, for example. We select to create a new virtual cloud network. After that, we can see the subnet has been automatically created. If we scroll down, we see it has been selected to automatically assign the private IPv4 address. For the public IPv4 address, we select to automatically assign public IPv4 address so the VNIC is reachable from Internet. In the next setting, we will add SSH keys. We select the default to generate a key pair. We need to download the private key and public key so that we can connect to the instance using SSH. We click the Next button to configure the storage. We can specify a custom boot volume size according to the needs. By default, it shows 50 GB. For example, we want to change it to 100 GB if we need a large size. We click the Next button. Here, we can review all the settings. If we want to make a change, we can click the Edit button. After review, we click the Create button. It looks we have an error showing out of capacity for the shape. In order to fix the error, let us go to Change Shape. We are going to select AMD. We select the only available option, VM Standard E5. We click the button to confirm the change. We see the standard 5 shown here. In the SSH, we click to download the private key and public key again, just in case. We then review the settings. All looks good. We click the Create button. We can see the provisioning. We need to wait for a while until it finishes. When it is done, we see the provisioning has changed to running. We scroll down. We can see the state is succeeded. We click the navigation icon and, then, the instances link. We see our virtual machine n8n is running. If we want to see the details of our virtual machine, we can click the three-dot icon. We select to view details. On this page, we can see all the information and settings. If we click the Networking tab, we can see the private address. We do not have the public IPv4 address. If we want to access it from Internet, we need to get the public address. At the end of the page, we see the Quick Actions section to connect to Internet. Here, we may click the Connect button and configure the settings. After the page loaded, we are going to create a connection. We click the Create button. When it is done, we close the window. Back on the networking settings, we still see the public address is empty. On the Instances page, the virtual machine does not have an assigned public IP. We need it for Internet connection. I have terminated the instance. If you want to do the same thing, you can click the three-dot icon and select Terminate. Now, let us click to create an instance. On the web page, this time I do not change the name of the instance and leave the default there. The availability domain is also left unchanged as the default. We are going to change the image. Again, we select Ubuntu, and the version of canonical Ubuntu 22.04. We also will change the shape. We chose AMD processor. We choose standard E5, which has 12 GB memory. I like this large memory better. For the security, we use the default setting. Now, let us go to the networking. We change the name to n8n. Here is the interesting part. If we choose to create a new network, a new subnet will be automatically created. The public IP address assignment is grayed out. Just like the previous instance, we will have an empty public IP address. However, if we select to use an existing network, the subnet is by default Select Existing Subnet. Now, let us go to the public IP. We can see the assignment is alive. We can toggle on and off to automatically assign a public IP. If we change the subnet to create a new public subnet, the IP assignment button is grayed out again. After this experiment, we know we have to select an existing subnet if we want to obtain a public IP. Let us move to the next. For the SSH keys, we download both the private and public keys for later use. For the boot volume, we can change the number. But this time, I am going to use the default 50 GB. After all this setting, we can review the parameters for our virtual machine. We click the button to create the instance. We click the Details tab. Now we see the assigned public IP address. Once we have the public IP address, we can access the instance from Internet. On the Instances page, we see our newly added instance with the public IP. It is in the running state. So far, we have successfully created a virtual machine on Oracle Cloud free tier. We are going to get a free domain, so we can access the virtual machine via Internet. You can Google DigitalPlat domain. When we are on the web page, we click the Get Started button. We can fill out this form. We enter the username, full name, email, phone number, address, and password. When we are done, we click the Register button. We see the success page. A verification email has been sent. After clicking on the link in the verification email, we can see another success page showing successful registration. If we click the Get Back button, nothing happens. We have to go back to the home page and click the button. We have the email shown here, and we can log into the account. We enter the password, and then click the Login button. Here, we need choose a method for KYC verification. GitHub OAuth is the only method. We click to continue. On the GitHub verification page, we need to sign in. Then, we authorize the usage. Another success page is shown. We click to go back. Now we are back on the GitHub authorization page. We have to enter the URL on the browser. We click this button again. Here we go. Finally, we are on the dashboard. We click the Domain Registration. We will get a new domain. We have different domains to choose. Let us choose the default one. We can enter the subdomain name. For example, we enter n8n, and then check the availability. The domain is taken. I think it is a very popular name. Let us enter n8n workflows. It is not available. Finally, the name of n8n projects is available. We need to provide the name server host names. We will come back later. We go to the Cloudflare homepage. We need to log into the account. Let us continue with Google account. We simply click to continue. Here, we enter the free domain name. We go to the bottom and click the Continue button. We select the free plan. On the Oracle Cloud page, we make a copy of the public IP address. Back to the Cloudflare page, we click the button to add record. We enter the @ for root. We paste the public IP address. We turn off the proxy. We save the settings, and then click the button to continue to activation. Now, we have the server names. We click to make a copy. Back to the DigitalPlat page, we paste the server name. We copy the other server name. We paste it here. We click the button to register our domain. It shows success. We click the button to go to My Domains. We see our domain listed. We click the domain name to see details. We see the name servers shown in the list. On the Cloudflare page, we click the button to update the name servers. It may take some time to finish the activation. We can click the button to check the status. When you see the green color, it means the registration is successful with the name servers. The free domain is ready to use. On the Oracle Cloud page, we click the navigation icon, and then the link of virtual cloud networks. We click the VCN name. On this page, we click the Subnets tab. On the Subnets page, we click the subnet name. We click the Security tab. Then, we click the name of the security list. Now, we can see the security list information. We click the Security Rules tab. We see the port 22, which is for the connection to the virtual machine. We are going to edit and add more ports for internet access. After 22, we add 80, 443, and 5678. The port 80 is for HTTP connection, 443 for HTTPS connection, and 5678 for n8n. We click to save the changes. On the list, we can see the 3 newly added ports. Let us go to instances. We will need to use the public IP address. We click the 3-dot icon and copy public IP. Let us open a terminal. We have downloaded the public and private keys in the Downloads folder. Let us go to that folder. We enter this command. The SSH key is saved in this private key file. We are asked to enter the password. This is the password when you log on your computer. We use this command to SSH into our virtual machine. The username is Ubuntu. We paste the public IP here. Then, we update the system packages. After that, we upgrade the system packages if we get any new versions. We enter this command to install Nginx. After installation, we check the status of Nginx. It shows Nginx is active running. Next, let us enter the commands to reset IP table policies for the virtual machine connection. Now, let us go to the browser and enter the public IP address. We see the Welcome to Nginx webpage. This indicates that Nginx has been successfully installed and working. Now, we configure the Ubuntu firewall to allow SSH, HTTP, and HTTPS connections. After all this, we are going to install Docker and Docker Compose plugin. Docker is the best way to install and run n8n. You can find the commands in the description. After the installation of Docker, we add the user, Ubuntu, to the Docker group. That is for Docker configuration. Next, we continue on Nginx. We will create Nginx webroot and set a test page to echo hello from Nginx. Testing HTTP connectivity. Now, let us create a new Nginx configuration file. In this file, we paste the server content. We need to enter our server name, n8n projects. We test Nginx configuration and reload Nginx. We see the test is successful. If we go to the browser, we enter the domain name. We refresh the page. It shows hello from Nginx. Testing HTTP connectivity. But the connection is not secure because it is HTTP. We will fix this with secure HTTPS connection. We are going to install Certbot and Nginx plugin. After installation, we run Certbot with our free domain. We enter the email address. We agree the terms in order to register with the ACME server. But it failed. The new domain may be not stable on Cloudflare. I went on for a coffee break and some fresh air. I came back and ran the command again. I choose to reinstall the certificate. Ta-da! This time it succeeded. It showed that you have successfully enabled HTTPS on our domain. Let us go to the browser. We add HTTPS before the domain and press the Enter key. Now, the not secure warning is gone. We do have the secure HTTPS enabled on our domain. Back on the terminal, we enter the commands to test Nginx configuration and reload again. We test automatic renewal for Certbot. Great! The renewals are succeeded. In the following, we will install n8n. First, we create a directory for n8n. And, we go to that folder. We create a file called dockercompose.yml. In this file, we paste the following content. We provide a strong Postgres database password. We need to enter our domain name for both the n8n host and the webhook URL. We run the command on the screen to generate a key, then, we enter the generated key for the n8n encryption key. We save the file. We enter the command to set permissions for n8n data volume. We have an error shown, no such file or directory. We need to create the folder, and run the command again. We run this command to start n8n and database. It looks all good. We use the command docker ps to verify Docker containers. This is good. Both n8n and Postgres containers show the up status. Next, we will configure Nginx reverse proxy for n8n. Let us go to the Nginx configuration file again. In the location block, we replace the commands with the new ones to proxy n8n. We save the file. After that, we test Nginx configuration and reload Nginx. Let us go to the browser. We enter our domain and refresh the page. We can see n8n setup page has been successfully loaded. Until now, n8n has been successfully installed and hosted on Oracle Cloud free tier. We have a free domain, and we can access n8n from internet. Now, you can go ahead to set up your account and build your powerful workflows for n8n automation projects. If you like this video, please subscribe and give a thumbs up. If you have any comments and suggestions, please let us know. Thank you for your support.